Is there anything more bittersweet than Toby Keith being named an inductee for the Country Music Hall of Fame?
Keith was diagnosed with stomach cancer in 2021 and died a few weeks ago on February 5th at the age of 62. The man who once sang that, he dreamed about living in your radio, has found a permanent home in the Hall of Fame Rotunda.
His resume is loaded after over 30 years as one of country music's biggest and boldest stars. He was a hitmaker who wrote his own songs and sold out the biggest venues possible. And he did it at a high level for most years. I guess I'd argue that there's really only one reason he shouldn't be in the Hall. Maybe two. Can you think of them? Comment below as we dig into the many reasons Toby belongs alongside country legends named Haggard, Cash, Hank, and Dolly. But here are some boilerplate stats. 20 #1 hits on the Billboard Country Airplay charts, 2 Entertainer of the Year awards at the ACMs, 19 studio albums including 9 that reached #1 on the Billboard Country Albums charts, 25 million albums sold, 19th most ever in country music. Inductions into the Oklahoma, Nashville Songwriters, and National Songwriters Hall of Fame, a headlining tour every year until COVID hit. And I think I'll mention the Toby Keith Foundation and his annual golf classic that raised millions for children battling cancer at the Oklahoma University Medical Center. The Rock Hall and others like don't necessarily take into account generosity, but in country, we do. Giving back is almost necessary if you want to get inducted on time. So, as you can see, he did a lot in his 30-year career. But let's be honest, there's only one reason he was inducted 1 month after his death on February 5th.
On behalf of my whole family, we want to thank the Hall of Fame. It's an honor to stand here and represent my father. He's an amazing man, husband, father, an artist, and I just want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you.
Toby Keith did it his way and lived with the results. His first hit was Should've Been a Cowboy, a song that referenced Miss Kitty, a character from Gunsmoke, which ended in 1975. From there, he released songs like Who's Your Daddy, How Do You Like Me Now, and this song.
I wanna talk about me.
And then the 2000s came, and it was Beer for My Horses, American Soldier, Whiskey Girl, and this one.
I brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Each of these songs was unlike anything on the radio. You never had to ask who's singing this song when he came on the radio. Think about how much that matters next time you turn on your hometown station. If you listen for an hour, immediately how many identifiable voices will you hear? I'll get to the 2 respectful reasons some might think that Toby Keith should not be in the Hall of Fame in just a moment, but first I'd love to hear what songs you love from Toby. Do you like his patriotic music, his drinking songs, his deeply personal ballads, like Don't Let the Old Man In?
Can't leave it up to him. He's knocking on my door.
Or did not like any of that? Listen, for every one person who loved Toby, there was one who didn't. His bold punch-you-in-the-face style didn't fit everyone, but let's be honest, you're probably not still watching if that describes you. I think another valid reason why Toby could have been kept out of the Hall was because he's never won CMA Entertainer of the Year and has never been a member of the Grand Ole Opry. Oftentimes, not having one or both of those on your shelf slows down a future Hall of Fame. The CMA has a hand in selecting who gets in, and the Opry is arguably the most important institution in country music. Toby was aware that his politics or social opinions were unpopular as well. It's probably why he made this joke.
What do we need to do to get you into the Hall of Fame?
Don't ask me. I don't know how that works. I didn't. They usually wait till you die, don't they? Don't you have to be 85 to get in there?
Toby Keith may be gone, but his music and his memory will forever be there in the Country Music Hall of Fame. I'm Addison Haker for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching.